Hi, so I've been on some bad dates before. Like, he brought his mom, bad. Or he only spoke in pirate slang, bad. But this one broke me. It's the kind of story that makes you question everything. Like, should I have just stayed home and married my fridge? It does feed me and never talks back. Anyway, here's the story of how I survived the worst first date of my life and accidentally almost got engaged to a man who may or may not believe he's a vampire. Let's begin. So it starts on a Thursday night. I'm mindlessly swiping through a dating app while also eating cereal straight from the box, like a very emotionally stable adult, when this guy pops up. Name: Trevor Bio. Tall, dark, and slightly mysterious. Lover of cats, weird trivia, and spontaneous adventures. Swipe right if you dare. Pick 1. Him with sunglasses indoors. Pick 2. Him holding a sword. Pick 3. A blurry photo of what I think is a ferret? Honestly, I should have stopped at the sword, but something in me, probably boredom and a sprinkle of poor judgment, said, you know what? He seems fun. So I swipe right. We match. He messages immediately. Hey, you seem like you'd appreciate my favorite conspiracy theory. Now, normal people open with, hi, or what do you do for fun? But not Trevor. Trevor opens with aliens. I'm intrigued. We start talking. He's weird but funny. Like, he told me his dream is to open a cat cafe that's also a jazz club and a secret escape room. And I'm like, okay, that's chaotic. I respect that. So he asks me out. And I say yes. Because I believe in giving people chances. Also, because I had just watched a rom-com and was feeling overly optimistic. Date night arrives. He picks the location. A surprise experience. Okay. That already sounds like either romance or a felony. He sends me an address. It's in the industrial district. I Google it. It's a warehouse. A warehouse. But I think, hey, maybe it's one of those trendy pop-up art installations. Spoiler, it was not. I get there. He's waiting outside wearing a long black trench coat. In June. He turns to me, dramatically flips his collar up and says, welcome, mortal. Excuse me? I say, hi. Are you cold? Or is this cosplay? He winks and goes, it's part of the immersion. I should have left right there. But curiosity and the fact that I already paid $14 for parking made me stay. He leads me inside. And friends, it is a medieval LARPing dungeon. Like full-on roleplay. There are people in chainmail. A guy with elf ears. Someone's in the corner casting spells using a glitter wand. And Trevor, turns to me and says, tonight we dine in the kingdom of Eldorath. I thought we were going to tacos. He hands me a costume, a full velvet gown with a corset, and I have to pee. But there's no turning back now. The elf in the corner just declared me Princess of the Twilight Order and gave me a fake sword. Trevor, excuse me, Sir Thorn Bloodshade, takes my hand and leads me to our table. It's actually a plastic folding table with a flickering battery candle. Our waiter, who is 100% into this, greets us with, good evening, noble ones. Tonight's feast includes dragon stew, goblin eggs, and the ale of the ancients. It's chili, deviled eggs, and root beer. I start laughing, like full snort laugh. Because honestly, this is ridiculous. But it's also kind of adorable. And Trevor seems sweet in a definitely talks to his plants kind of way. So I roll with it. We eat, we talk. He tells me about his pet lizard named Jeff. I tell him about my cursed air fryer that only works if I threaten it. Weirdly, we vibe. Then the entertainment starts. Apparently, part of this event includes a battle for the princess's heart. Guess who the princess is? Me. Suddenly, 3 grown men in cardboard armor charge at Trevor with foam swords, yelling things like, for the realm, and down with Bloodshade. And Trevor takes it way too seriously. He stands up, yells, you shall not pass, like he's Gandalf's edgy cousin, and proceeds to fight them. Like, aggressively. He's spinning, ducking, throwing, flourishes. I'm sitting there with a goblin egg in my mouth, trying not to choke. One of the guys fakes a dramatic death and yells, long live the princess, before collapsing onto a beanbag. The whole room claps. Then Trevor kneels in front of me, sweaty, slightly out of breath, holding a ring pop, and says, my lady, wilt thou be mine? And y'all, I panicked, because 1, We just met. 2. This is a ring pop. 3. I'm wearing a corset that's cutting off circulation to my brain. So I do what any rational person would do. I say yes. Because 40 people in cloaks are staring at me and someone just started playing a recorder version of Can You Feel the Love Tonight? He puts the ring pop on my finger. It doesn't fit, so he gently places it on my forehead. We finish the night with a jousting tournament on pool noodles and a toast to our sacred union of destiny. He texts me the next morning. Had a magical time. Thinking of you, my Twilight Queen. I tell my best friend. She dies laughing and says, Girl, you just soft-launched your marriage to a dungeon master. Here's the twist. A week later, he invites me over to meet the family. I think, okay, now I'll see the real Trevor. You know, without the vampire trench coat. Nope. I walk in. His entire family is dressed in character. His mom bows to me and says, We welcome thee to the Bloodshade Fortress, Lady Moonpelt. I was not prepared. They serve elven stew, aka broccoli soup, and halfway through dinner, Trevor's dad starts playing the lute. There is no escape. I'm officially in a medieval sitcom. I wish I could say we broke up after that. But we didn't. Not right away. We dated for 3 weeks. Because honestly, he made me laugh. And his lizard Jeff was kind of cool. But in the end, we parted ways. Mostly because he wanted me to legally change my name to Maestra Dark Whisper before Comic-Con, and I just couldn't commit to that level of elf energy. We're still friends, though. And every now and then, I get a message that says, should have stayed in Eldorath. And you know what? Maybe he's right. But also, maybe next time I'll just get tacos. Moral of the story? Always check the venue address before the date. Avoid men with swords in their dating profiles. And if someone hands you a velvet corset and calls you Twilight Queen, run. Or don't. You might just end up with a great story, a ring pop, and a lizard named Jeff. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below with your worst first date story. Bonus points if it involves costumes, reptiles, or accidental engagement. See you in the next video, my noble ones.